Brrr. Boys and girls, I'm freezing. I'm freezing to death. Hey, tonight on the Titanic by Mary Pope Osborne. It's a Magic Treehouse book, number 17. Have you ever been asleep and the rain was beating on your windows so hard that you had to wake up? You didn't know what was going on? Well, in this book, tonight on the Titanic, Jack and Annie, it's raining so hard outside in the house that they have to get up. They get up and Annie says, hey, why don't we go to the tree house? They put on their rain gear and everything. They go out to the magic tree house. Morgan has left them a message out there. Also in the corner of the tree house, there's a little dog. He looks like a teddy bear. So Annie calls him Teddy. Teddy goes with them. They look at a book. It's got the Titanic on it. The Titanic was an unsinkable ship. A big ship that they said was unsinkable back in 1912. And you know what happens? Morgan has left them a message. She wants them to go on a journey for her. So they look at the book. They say, oh, we wish we could be there. The treehouse starts spinning. It's raining even harder. They wake up, and guess where they are? They're on the deck of the Titanic. Now, the Titanic was the largest ocean-going vehicle of the time. The builder said that it couldn't be sunk. It was on a trip from London, England, to Atlantic City, New Jersey, in America. Well, Jack and Annie get on there. They walking up and down the halls of the ship. They find a boy and girl named William and Lucy. Lucy is the older girl. Find out where their mom and dad are. It's Jack and Annie's job to try and save Lucy and William. Find out whether they do or not. There's some men playing cards. Find out what happens to them. Also, listen, boys and girls, the Titanic might sink. So if they sink, what's going to happen to all the people on there? It's freezing water. There's icebergs and everything out there in the water where the Titanic is. Jack and Annie get a gift from Lucy and William. See what that gift is, and see what the importance of 220 is. 220. What is the significance of that number, 220? See if William and Lucy gives Jack and Annie anything, if Jack and Annie make it back to the treehouse or not. I can't tell you whether or not they do, but I'll tell you one thing, I'm mighty, mighty cold. Hey, on the Titanic, there was not enough lifeboats, and so in case it sank, all the people wouldn't be able to get off. Find out if the Titanic sinks, whether it makes it to Atlantic City, New Jersey. See what happens to Lucy and William. See if Jack and Annie make it back safe okay. And find out what happens in this book. It's called Tonight on the Titanic. It's a Magic Treehouse book, number 17. Also, to go along with that is the Titanic book. It's called The Research Guide. You also want to get this book when you're reading the Titanic, or read the Titanic and then get this book called The Titanic. It's a Magic Treehouse book. It's a research guide that tells you all the things that you're going to want to know about the Titanic. So get these books and find out whether Jack and Annie make it back to their home in Frog Creek, Pennsylvania. This is Mr. Dean. Thanks for joining me for another Mr. Dean's Outdoor Reading Adventures.